Watching this video, you have missed this lesson and are looking to make up some participation points. This is Lesson 5 in our tennis unit. Once you have reviewed this lesson, you will be caught up and ready to participate in our next lesson with us. Let's begin. Today's lesson is working on backhand and forehand tennis strokes. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to demonstrate proficient tennis passing movement skills 75% of the time with 80% accuracy while communicating effectively with their partner 90% of the time. Okay, before we get started on the drills we did today, let's review. A backhand is a stroke when someone swings the tennis racket around their body with the back of their hand preceding their palm. It is typically used when the ball is hit to the player's less dominant hand, which is when they reach across their body with both hands and stroke outwards to hit the ball back over the net. It can be used with one hand or two hands. A forehand is a stroke in which the inner side of the palm of the dominant hand that is holding the racket faces forward. This is typically used only by the dominant hand and is presented when the tennis ball is hit to the player's dominant hand or side of their body. Now, since you weren't in class to go over these grip changes, here is a short video on how to change grips when switching from a forehand to a backhand.
Well, it appears we've successfully done it. We've taken you through the forehand. Now we have to enter the backhand. And in order to do that, guys, here's where the missing link is for beginners moving into intermediate players. You need a grip change. You have got to get two grips when you get started playing tennis. One is the Eastern grip, okay, which is your forehand. And the other one's your backhand grip. It's a different grip. It's a continental grip. So as you just see me striking a ball in the forehand, I'm pretty quickly going to turn around and I'm going to hit a backhand next, right? And in order to do that, I've got to take that racket handle and watch my hands right there. You've just seen me switch very subtly into a different grip, the continental grip. Some countries call it the hammer grip. And it feels like you could actually hammer a nail into the ground. So here, I'm doing something that we do all the time in tennis. You will too. It's called laterals. We go side to side from forehand to backhand. Laterals, okay? Remember I said that. But in between those laterals is what I use to use for my players. I make them make the grip change. So I'm in the forehand grip, the Eastern grip here. And right now, I'm going to subtly switch into the backhand grip. You don't see me do it right there, right? Because it's in fast motion. I'll slow it down in a second. But for you, for this purpose of this module, I need you to know that you're going from a forehand Eastern grip. Here we go. Look at those hands. Look at those hands adjustment into a continental backhand grip, double backhand grip, two hands on the racket. That is your defining moment as the beginner player in order to take two grips. What I want you to understand is that that grip will also be the grip that you use to volley. It will also be the continental grip, the grip that you'll use on your serve. So don't take this grip lightly. Learn this grip and you will skyrocket your level in a matter of no time because you have variety. You have variety, okay? You can do things with a ball that most people can't, and that's what limits people with one grip. So many times, players are only in one grip, the Eastern grip, and that won't work for long.
So notice how in that video, when she went to the backhand, she rotated her hand so that the back of her hand was facing the ball and striking outwards towards the ball to hit it over the net. Okay, now let's get into our drills for the day. For the first drill we did partner volleying. This is where you'll volley back and forth with your partner, using backhand and forehand techniques to get the ball to your partner over the net. The goal of this drill is to get comfortable on a tennis court using both forehand and backhand strokes. It is also to make sure you're using proper footwork to move your body to the ball wherever it is hit. Like it was mentioned in the video, the lateral movements are very important. This will get you prepared to play a full game of tennis on the court next week. The second drill we did was the cone drill. For this drill, your partner will toss you a ball and you are to get the ball into one of the 4 sets of cones, once 5 times in the left-hand corner and 5 times in the right-hand corner to work on accuracy. As you can see here, your goal is to hit the ball in that corner right here or this corner right here. So typically, if you were in class for this drill, your partner would keep track of your attempts on a post-it. Your partner would turn it in with your name on it and his name on it once the activity is completed. You would have attempted 5 backhands and 5 forehands. However, since you are not in class, there will be makeup questions at the end of this video for you to make up those participation points. The goal of this drill is to improve accuracy. Accuracy is important in tennis because it focuses on aiming the ball to different areas of the court. This is important because when you are playing against your opponent, you want to be able to read where they are on the court and stroke the ball accordingly. This gives you control over the ball and an advantage over your opponent to try to hit the ball away from where they are positioned on the court, as well as hitting the ball to their less dominant side. The third drill we did was self-volleying. This third drill is to volley against the brick wall at the back of the court. For this drill, you will volley against the wall and use your lateral footwork skills and forehand and backhand skills to volley for as long as you can. This is important because it'll help you with your footwork and agility playing against yourself with a wall. It gives you less reaction time, so you're forced to move your body and have quicker reactions to the ball. Using proper footwork and adjusting your strokes accordingly is the goal of this drill. That way, when you get onto a tennis court playing against an opponent, you're able to adjust to the ball faster and read situations quicker so you can adjust your grip accordingly and hit the ball the best way possible. Okay, now I want you to think about this question and include it in your journal entry for the week to earn participation points for missing class. What is the difference between a forehand and a backhand stroke? One clue I will give you is that think of your dominant hand and how it plays a role in your chosen approach to strike a ball. If you're choosing a forehand, do you think that would be hit to your less dominant side or your more dominant side? Just keep that in mind. The cone drill and accuracy is where our next question for participation points will come up. I would like you to also include this in your journal entry for the week to earn back your participation points. How does the cone drill help improve your accuracy on the tennis court? When thinking about your answer for this question, think about how your opponent's position on the court would make you want to have good accuracy when you hit the tennis ball. Do you want to hit it right to them, or do you want to hit it away from them? Do you want to hit it to their more dominant side, or do you want to hit it to their less dominant side? Okay, and finally, let's just go over the journal assignment for the weekend. Explain to me all the components you know of the game of tennis. Be as descriptive as possible, including different strokes, rules, etc. Be sure to use proper tennis terminology that we have discussed over the past few days. Please do not forget to include the last 2 answers to the other questions to earn back participation points. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in class again soon.